Good morning. The 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, no wearing of any hair garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to all of you. Again, I am Justice Yancey. I will be presiding over your matters today. I'm not even gonna attempt his middle name. Now calling the People versus Patrick Buys, ticket number Z8087271, count of operating while visibly impaired, amended from operating while intoxicated first offense. Please state your appearance for the record.
Matthew Dupree, P80132, attorney for the defendant. Mr. Bice, state your name, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Patrick Bice.
Counselor. So we've already had some discussion off the record about this matter. It appears on the register of action though that it was a not guilty plea that was inputted, but we will ensure that the records, the Secretary of State gives an accurate record of what took place. Today is the date and time for pre-trial. How would you like to proceed?
Judge, at this time, we'd like to proceed with to accept the people's offer, which was to reduce this from an OWI to an OWVI if the defendant pled guilty. I understand it's already been reduced to that. I would just, note, since we mostly talked about this off the record, that reduction should not have already happened and should only have happened as part of the plea deal. So we would ask the court to adopt that settlement.
So in December, I believe you did not take a plea to OWVI, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. That was erroneously put in the register of actions. The defendant at no point pled guilty.
No, it wasn't one-handed.
So again, the clerk of the court will ensure that we correct the records both in on the register of action as well as with the Secretary of State. And today you would like to enter a plea of guilty to OWVI, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And Mr. Bice, you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Dupree at some point, and he advised you of your right?
Yes, yes, he does.
Understood your right? And you understood your right?
Yes,
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your guilty plea?
they have not.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can lower your hand. Turning your attention to turning your attention to July 21st, 2022. Were you driving a 2012 Ford?
Yes,
And were you in the area of West Warren and Avert in the city of Detroit?
yes,
Did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
yes,
Had you had any alcoholic or beverages on that day?
yes,
And you were operating the vehicle after consuming alcohol on that day?
yes,
And would you say, and I would say that did the officers give you any type of test on that day to see if you were impaired at all? If you have been impaired by the alcohol use?
yes,
And were you impaired? Was your operating the vehicle impaired by the drinking on that day, sir?
yes,
Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied. I will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Bias for operating while visibly impaired. I am going to schedule this for a sentencing date of June 20th at 8:30 a.m. In the time that between now and the time of sentencing, Mr. Bias, the conditions of your continued bond, you have a continued $0 personal bond, but the conditions will be that you are not to have any police contact, no further tickets, and definitely are not to be driving while under the influence of alcohol. Or any
Judge?
substance.
Sorry, Your Honor, I didn't mean to cut you off. Is there any chance that instead of being on the 20th, that could be on either the 21st or the 19th or the 22nd? Any day but the 20th,
19th,
really?
we're closed. The 19th, we're closed for Juneteenth. And the 20th, the 21st, you said?
Yes.
21st will work at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. So we will see you both on the 21st at 8:30.
Judge, will probation contact him or does he need to contact probation?
So.
Thanks for that, Mr. Dupree.
Thank you.
Can you send me his number, please? Can you chat it to me? His
Yeah,
phone
I'll
number?
text you his phone number right now.
You can chat me directly. Don't send it to everyone. I just sent you a chat first.
Yep.
There we go. Thank you.
And although I'm going to sentence on that day, I want to make sure that you are aware that there will be a $250 fine and fee assessed in this matter as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's gonna be more than that.
Does that,
Mr. Dupree, you're aware that probation fees are gonna be, there's gonna be additional fees in terms of what he has to do while he's on probation and whatever else is gonna entail if he has to do any type of testing or alcohol testing bi-weekly or every 3 weeks. It's just gonna be determined by what his requirements are gonna be.
I advised him it'd probably be close to 1,000 even not paying to the court, Your Honor.
All right, you are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you.
And then we have to turn you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Tomorrow.
Good morning. Is it Boria? Is that the way you pronounce it?
Yeah, you're right.
This is our third encounter. I should know your name by now, right? Mr. Goss, do
Yes,
you
sir.
need me?
No, I'm just checking in.
Thank you.
No officer
No.
for his case, for the
This
attorney
is
case.
Kitchener.
Yes. Well, it's not the actual ticket. It's the ticket number. Yes.
Okay.
Very first page.
Very first page?
Yes, very first page.
That's me back up to.
8:30. Oh, she's right. You see it?
Right, it's not gonna be- Now calling the People versus Nicole Lee Bolin, ticket number FX 419-59931, one count of 21 to 25 miles per hour over the posted speed. Please state your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Aaron Boria. My P number is 73688 on behalf of Ms. Bolin.
Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Counselor, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, with the officer not here, I move for dismissal.
Okay, so the court has confirmed that Officer Kaja has not checked into the courtroom either virtually or in person. Therefore, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Boria, I hope that you're advising your client that if in fact she was doing the 21 to 25 over, to please slow down. We want our families to return home safely.
Absolutely, Your Honor, and not to get into details, but signage in that area is a little off, but I'll leave it at that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.